Now it's time to solve question number 47. This question states Kashvi facing towards rising sun turned to her left and walks for 60 meter. She then turned to west and walked for 15 meter. Then she turned towards left at an angle of 45 degrees and reached 95 meter from her original position. How much total distance did she travel? Again, question based on the concept of direction sense test. Let's solve this question. First of all, we'll draw a diagram that represents the given informations in this question. So, here we are taking the position of Kashvi, initial position of Kashvi, and she is facing east direction. Clear? Now, moving on to the next statement. Turn to her left and walks for 60 meter. So you can further write, then she turned to left and walked for 60 meter. So this distance is 60 meter. Now move to the next statement. She turned to west and walked for 15 meter. So further we can draw like this. So this distance is 15 meter. Now moving to the next statement. Then she turned towards left at an angle of 45 degrees. So this will be represented. So when we extend this line, and here she is taking left turn at an angle of 45 degrees like this. So this is an angle of 45 degrees. Clear? Now move on to the next statement. And reached 95 meter from her original position. That means if she will terminate here, this will be her final position, and the distance between these 2 points is 95 meter. Clear? We can't take this point on the line passing through this initial position. Clear? Why? Because if we consider such thing, when this point is passing through the line that contains this initial position K, and when we draw perpendicular from this point, this angle will also be equal to 45 degrees. That means this right triangle is forming an isosceles triangle. So if this is of length 60 meter, this will also be of length 60 meter, and this is 15. So what we are obtaining, the sum total is 75 meter. And as per the given question, here it is given that the total displacement is 95 meter. That means the distance from her final position to its initial position is 95 meter. So that's why this is the appropriate diagram. And for this diagram, none of the given option is matching. So when you follow this diagram, or when you considered her final position lying on the line segment which is passing through her initial position, then fourth option will be correct, because at that time you will obtain this distance as 80 meter, this will be 15, and when you apply the concept of Pythagoras theorem in 80 and 60, this will be 100. So when you add all these distances, you will get 175, but that will not be the correct solution. So according to me, there is no appropriate option for this question. So I hope you understood this question. Now let's proceed to the next one.